Nhầm đó. Nhầm đó. Nhầm đó.
Ah! What up? So it's Wednesday. Let's do this.
That's you're living in Seattle, yeah?
Around Seattle, yeah.
Which is where exactly?
Just south of Seattle. Dave lives in Seattle. We live just in Seattle.
I don't have one right now. I'm going to move back to Olympia. I've lived in Olympia, which is the capital of Washington, for the past 5 years.
What and who is Nirvana?
Nirvana's three guys from Puget Sound area, Olympia, Tacoma. Nirvana is a seven-letter word.
Well, I didn't hear much Seattle talk in there. No, I'm just kidding. They mentioned Seattle a lot. But anyway, Smells Like Teen Spirit was written in Olympia at Kurt's house, along with a lot of those other songs. So I would just like to speak up for Olympia, Washington. Also, one of the best Rancid songs ever. So let's talk about the Olympia scene for a little while. I guess you could say the patron saint of Olympia indie rock is this guy, Calvin Johnson, looking very indie rock, mind you. But his original band, I guess, was Beat Happening, and he is one of the founders of K Records, which was so influential on Kurt that not only did he have a stick and poke tattoo of the K Records logo on his arm, he also had a white Stratocaster that he infamously stood on his head playing, and also did this. How do you do that? I mean, he's not even touching the ground there. It's like crazy. But yeah, a lot of hipsters have made their own K Records strats, and I just think it's kind of funny. But I do like a good strat, though. Nothing wrong with a good strat. So K Records is pretty cool, I guess. Watch a documentary on it. And here's some of Kurt's house in Olympia. And they're all hanging out. There's a Lead Belly picture there. And then behind Kurt, infamously, there is his Mary painting that he did, which you guys should look that up. Just Google like Kurt Cobain crosses painting or Mary painting. It's pretty cool. It's pretty morbid. Let's skip through some of this stuff there. There's Kurt hanging out. So this is January 91. They were a solid Olympia band by this point. Check out Dave looking through the Sonic Youth album, Evol there. Kurt used to do this a lot in home videos. He'd always pretend to be binging on something. Oh, and then it just loops back around. I'm still trying to figure out how to do this software stuff. I'd like to layer more audio and stuff, but I don't really know how to do it. But so, you know, Dave's first show was in Olympia too. So that's pretty cool. Just more Olympia roots here. Sorry, I could make like a polished video and keep it all high energy and stuff, but I'd rather just like do this. My whole point I'm trying to make is that Olympia was a bit more of like an art rock indie scene than Seattle's big, like, you know, rock scene with Alice in Chains and Soundgarden and, you know, a lot of the more like real grungy stuff. And then, you know, you had Bikini Kill, who Kurt wrote not only Smells Like Teen Spirit, but Lounge Act about as well. Toby Vale there on the right. I think Dave got to bang Kathleen Hanna. I'm jealous. And then even in the last Nirvana photo shoot ever, you have Kurt wearing the Olympia beer shirt. This photo was right after Valentine's Day, where Courtney left him hanging and she was off doing whatever she was doing. Kind of depressing. There's a Beat Happening photo. I just kind of wanted to compare the vibes, right? Like, this is much more of an indie art rock vibe when Nirvana was an Olympia band. And I just think at the end, Kurt was so disillusioned with all the fame that he just wanted to get back to where he came from. Like, check out this performance. I'm going to keep the audio muted. But this was Olympia, January 1990. And I mean, I used to hang out in the punk scene and go to little warehouse shows and basement shows like this and like student union shows. And those were always the funnest shows because it's just like, I mean, it's literally all about the music pretty much. I mean, of course, some people are there to just like party and get wild, but for the most part, people are there like truly for the music. And it just seems like they had a really cool scene going on there. People climbing up on the amps and stuff, just getting wild. And I think towards the end, Chad Channing on the drums there. I mean, towards the end, Kurt couldn't do that anymore without fearing for his safety big time, which is just really sad. It's really sad that someone so talented just like couldn't even do their thing anymore. Like, there's that check out this guy, The Observer's channel. He grew up with Kurt, and he was talking about how the last time he saw Kurt, he told Kurt, you know, he was still basically living in a closet. And Kurt was like, wow, that's nice. Want to trade? But I don't know. I think one day we'll do some video on like the Kurt Cobain Elliott Smith connection, because Elliott Smith was on Kill Rock Stars Records, which is an Olympia label started by Slim Moon, who Kurt was on his radio show. I think was the first time Kurt was on the radio ever, or something like that. I don't really know. I'm stupid. But I guess that's it. We're just going to keep this one short. And shout out to Olympia, Washington. Rancid wrote a great song about you. And we'll see you later. We need some outro music, don't we? I gotta like load all this up now. What do you guys want to talk about? Oh wait, we're not live. I can't hear you. La-di-da-di-da. Where's my music? Oh, it's on the other folder. Oh my goodness. This is embarrassing. What do you guys want to hear? What do you guys want to hear? I've got so many. I don't even remember what the original one was called that I was using for my outro. We could just do the Wednesdays We Talk Nirvana song again. I made this song. Isn't it cool?
Wednesdays.
On Wednesdays!
Wednesdays. Nhầm đó. Wednesdays. Wednesdays. Nhầm đó. Fever. 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 Nhầm đó.